There, I bet you can hear now.
Okay.
Well, that's the microphone.
I don't know if they started talking or not. Can't see.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you judge?
Am I what?
The
No.
judge? Oh. I don't know if I'm on the right Zoom.
I think you are. I think they're just gonna talk one by one.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I was like, this looks kind of weird. I've never done one of these before.
Me neither.
You're okay, baby. You're okay. You're okay, baby. I know.
What?
There's no law, speed, reduced speed sign warning of
Okay.
to the off. But the exit before shows that the ramp is, the off ramp is 45. On that one, there is a key going from the 7 to your off ramp, slowing down on the off.
Good morning. My name is Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. Today's date is February 19, 2025. The time is 9:16 a.m. And we are on the record. I want to thank everyone that showed up to today's hearing because a lot more people were summoned to show up. They didn't, but you folks did, and I appreciate that. We are here today on the court's pretrial docket. What that means is that everyone on here should have already entered in a plea. You entered a plea of not guilty. You've asked for a trial, whether that's in front of the judge or in front of a jury. And now you're at the pretrial stage of the case. At this stage, if you pre-filed any pretrial motions, we'll be more than happy to listen to those today. We also have the prosecutor, Mr. Epi Sassi, who represents the state of Texas. He is present here today. You will have the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor if you so choose to try to get your case resolved. Once again, the prosecutor is the one who brings the case on behalf of the state of Texas. So therefore, he has the ability to do a number of things, from negotiating a plea bargain agreement to listening to any evidence you may want to present to him, any arguments you may have, any defenses. He also has the ability not only to negotiate a plea bargain agreement, but to recommend dismissal of a case if he feels that it's warranted. So you will have the ability or the opportunity to meet with the prosecutor if you so choose. You also have the ability to change your plea if you so choose, and do an open plea before the court. What that means is that you may talk to the prosecutor, and if you're not in agreement with what he's offering, and you don't want to go to trial and you just want to go ahead and do an open plea to the court, you have the ability to do that. But know this: once you do that, and you don't like what the court does, you can't go back and say, you know what, I think I'd like to do what the prosecutor was recommending. But you do have the ability to go open to the court and enter a plea of guilty or no contest, and then have the court decide punishment. That being said, once again, everything is being recorded on the court's recording system. We're also recording on the Zoom. I would ask that people please vocalize their answers and be clear when you're talking, so everything comes out. Okay. Any questions before I call the docket?
No, sir.
All right. I'm also going to ask at this time for everyone to please put their devices on mute. When I call your case, then you can unmute your device and let me know that you're present. Okay. I like to have people's names on the screen. If you don't have your name on the screen, and if you know how to put it on, I ask that you do that. If you don't know how to put it on, don't worry about it. I'll do it for you when I call your case. All right. Court cause number 24110000399, State of Texas versus Faustino Castro. Faustino Castro. Faustino Castro. Mr. Castro, if you can unmute your device, please. Mr. Castro, you're still on mute. I need you to unmute your device. All right, Mr. Castro, I'm going to go on to the next case, and I'll try to let you figure out how to unmute your device. Court cause number 24070000565, State of Texas. I'm sorry, 24110000425, State of Texas versus Armando Cedillo. I see you, Mr. Cedillo, but you need to unmute your device. There you
Okay,
go.
hello?
Okay, Mr. Cedillo. Mr. Cedillo, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you can put your device back on mute and he will be with you shortly.
You got it. Thank you.
Court calls number 241-1000550, State of Texas versus Noe Chapa Jr. Noe Chapa Jr. Noe Chapa Jr. Court calls number
Judge.
241. Did somebody say judge? Okay, I thought I heard somebody. Court calls number 241-1000053, State of Texas versus Noemi Cuellar. Naomi Cuellar.
Excuse me, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
This is Faustino Castro. I'm just checking in. I'm sorry, I couldn't figure out how to unmute it.
Okay, Mr. Castro, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you put your device on mute, he will be with you shortly.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Isasi, I'm going to go ahead and put you in the room with Mr. Castro while I call the rest of the docket, okay?
Okay.
But let me go ahead and change his device to read his name.
Yeah, we took care of Mr. Morales, the attorney's case. So I don't know if he's back on there or not, but we resolved his case, Your Honor.
Yes, I'm present.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Morales. My understanding that you, Mr. Isasi, resolved your case already?
Yes, I've already sent an email to Crystal with the staff, changing our plea to change it to no contest and enter the agreement that we had agreed to. So once we get the paperwork, I'll sign on his behalf.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. You are excused, Mr. Morales.
All right, thank you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Isasi, I'm going to put you in that breakout room with Mr. Faustino Castro. All right, court calls number 241-1000214, State of Texas versus Abel Elizondo Jr. Abel Elizondo Jr. Mr. Elizondo, I see you on the screen.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, can you please put your device on put your camera on, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Elizondo, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Yes,
Court
sir.
calls number 210500120, State of Texas versus Gabriel Espinosa. Gabriel Espinosa.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Espinosa. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
All right, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Court calls number 241-1000560, State of Texas versus Jose Jesus Flores. Jose Flores.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Flores, good morning. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Flores, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Court calls number 241-1000443, State of Texas versus Cynthia Herrera. Cynthia Herrera. Court call.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Herrera, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Thank
Court
you.
calls number 241-1000442, State of Texas versus Laura Klamacheski.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
No.
All right, Ms. Klamacheski, can you verify your address, please?
448 East County Road, 2300, Rivera, Texas, 78379.
All right, Ms. Klamacheski, you're going to receive a notice in the mail of your trial date. We'll see you then.
Oh, wait. I want to talk to the prosecutor. I'm sorry. I thought I was just going to talk to you to get
Oh,
it
okay.
dismissed.
Okay, do you want to speak to the prosecutor?
Yes.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you. Court calls cause number 241-100-0037, State of Texas versus Manuel Limon. Manuel Limon.
He's in
Manuel.
person, Judge. He's actually here in the lobby.
Okay. All right, we'll deal with him shortly. Court calls cause number 241-100-0206, State of Texas versus Mandy Mendez. Mandy
sir.
Mendez. Mandy Mendez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me see. Oh, Miss Mendez. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor, Miss Mendez?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls cause number 24050000467, State of Texas versus Ava Nauman. Ava Nauman.
Judge, I think Mr. Isasi said he resolved that case already.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Court calls number 24050000062 and 24070000098, State of Texas versus Bobby Lee Stubbs. Bobby Lee Stubbs. Okay, Crystal, it looks like he sent a letter. He's in a facility, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Court calls number 241-100-0396, State of Texas versus Ellie. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Thyme or Time? Ellie Thyme. Court calls number 241-100-0546, State of Texas versus Yolanda Valdez.
Sorry,
Yolanda.
figured it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Time or Thyme?
Ellie Teamy.
Teamy. Okay, I was totally off.
German, nobody can pronounce it.
Ms. Teamy, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, please, sir.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I had called Yolanda Valdez. Is she present? Yolanda Valdez. Okay. And court calls number 241-100-0487, State of Texas versus Sylvia Valle. Sylvia Valle. Ms. Valle, I see you. Ms. Valle?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. Do you wish to speak to the
morning.
prosecutor, Ms. Valle?
No.
All right, Ms. Valle. Can you verify your address, please?
414 East Avenue G.
And that's in Robstown?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Valle, you will receive a notice in the mail regarding your trial date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're excused.
Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Valdez.
Ms. Valdez. Ms. Valdez, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Valdez, he'll be with you shortly. Is there anybody whose name I did not call? All right. Then if you folks will wait patiently, the prosecutor will get with you one-on-one. Know this, normally you guys would be sitting in my courtroom having to wait for the prosecutor. By being on Zoom, this is a silver lining. You get to be in the comfort of your own home or at work. Maybe do some things while you wait. I like to remind people that even though we are kind of in an informal setting where we're sitting at home or in our office or in our car, we are still in a courtroom. So still be mindful of that. You know, refrain from having breakfast while you know, in front of the camera. You're more than welcome to drink your coffee or drink your beverage. But just, you know, just use your common sense. If you have any questions while you're waiting, although my video will be off and my audio, if you'll say, Judge, I am sitting at the bench, I will come and to the screen and answer your questions, okay? Any questions at this time?
Sorry, Judge. I just have my toddler and I are both homesick. Nobody would take him, so I'm just trying to keep him pacified while we wait.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He'll be with you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Limon. You're on mute, Mr. Limon.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Limon.
Good morning.
Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor this morning?
Sure, I guess.
All right. He will be with you shortly. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have an individual that just entered the courtroom on a Samsung SM-85. Can you please unmute your device and put your video on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Can I have your name?
Yes, Noe Chopper.
All right, Mr. Chapa, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir, please.
All right, he'll be with you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Isasi, do you have an announcement on Mr. Castro?
Yes, sir. On Mr. Castro's case, in return for his plea of no contest, it'll be a 150 fine and his court cost of 81 with a pay date of next Friday, honor before to be paid honor before the 28th, which is next Friday.
All right, Mr. Castro, you heard Mr. Isasi recite the plea bargain agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Castro, are you in town or are you out of town?
I am in town, sir.
Okay, I need you to come by the Robstown Municipal Court no later than 5 o'clock this afternoon to sign off on your plea paperwork. And let me reiterate that to everyone in the courtroom. If you come to an agreement, it's important that you have to come by the Robstown Municipal Court or call and make arrangements to have your paperwork emailed to you so that we can get your case resolved. If you fail to do that, it's going to be as if the case did not get resolved and you will be set for trial. So it's very
Okay.
important. All right, Mr. Castro, you have any questions?
No, sir. I got all the information from Mr. Messi, I believe.
Okay, and just to be clear, Mr. Castro, you are asking the court to approve that agreement, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Costa, the court approves it. Make sure you come by the court. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Isasi, next, we have, Mr. Armando Cedillo.
Okay.
Judge? Hello?
Mr. Cedillo, he'll be right with you.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Judge, I have a question when you get a chance.
Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir. Okay. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
On Mr. Cedillo's case, we're gonna reset him for another, PTD, so he can bring in a couple of photos that he wants to show me.
All right, Mr. Cedillo, we're gonna send you a reset, to give you an opportunity to present some evidence to Mr. Isasi's. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cedillo, you'll get that new reset in the mail. Can you verify your address, please?
Yes, sir. 863 West Avenue D, Robstown, Texas.
All right, thank you, sir. You're
All right, thank you,
excused.
sir.
Next, we have Noe Chapa. We have Abel Lizondo Jr.
Mm. Okay, good. All right, let's see.
Next, we have Gabriel Espinosa.
Okay.
Mr. Limon.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at my notes here. It said reset 30 days for offer. Was that the last time, or did you want to reset this time?
Well, it was for the last time.
Okay,
But during that time, I wasn't working because I was taking care of my dad. He was in hospice and he passed away. So I have finally got a job. They paid me 3 days and now it's been 3 weeks without pay. So I have to look for a new one.
Okay, but do you still want to speak to the prosecutor, Mr. Limon? I'm just making sure that you weren't asking for a 30-day reset.
No, sir, I didn't ask for a 30-day reset.
Okay, that was from the last time. Okay, then I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to keep you on here if I didn't have to. Okay,
No,
Mr. Limon,
yes, sir.
he'll be with you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir. We took care of, Mr. Espinosa's case, Your Honor.
Okay, next we have, Jose Flores, cause number 24110000560. Mr. Flores, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sassi?
Yes, sir. On Mr. Flores's case, we were able to resolve that, Judge. I contacted the victim in that case and, they didn't want to go forward, pursue the charges, so we'll proceed accordingly.
Okay, well, are they gonna come in to sign off on an affidavit?
I'll call him back and ask him to do that, Judge. I talked to him and, he verified that, they didn't want to go forward with it.
All right, sounds good. All right, Mr. Flores,
Oh.
you are free to go. Thank you, sir.
Now, excuse me, sir. Do I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
go sign any papers or anything?
No, you don't have to sign anything. If you want to get a copy of the dismissal, if you'll follow up in a couple of days, you can get a copy of that.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. You're excused.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. All right, next we have Cynthia Ann Herrera. Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir. On Ms. Herrera's, we worked that out, Judge. In return for a plea of no contest, it'll be a 30-day deferred, fine of 150 and court cost of 134.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Isasi. Ms. Herrera wasn't in the room yet. I believe she's here now. If you want to reiterate
Yes, sir.
the agreement,
Yes. On Ms. Herrera's case, in return for a plea of no contest, it'll be a 30-day deferred with a fine of 150 and court cost of 134.
all right, Ms. Herrera, you heard Mr. Isasi recite the plea bargain agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement? Okay, if you can just unmute your device, please.
Sorry,
And-
yes, Judge.
And are you asking the court to approve it?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Herrera, just make sure that you contact the court either in person or by telephone to make arrangements to sign off on your plea paperwork.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You are excused.
Have a
All
great
right,
day.
Next, we have Ms. Klimaszewski. We're going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi.
Okay.
Mr. Sassi,
Yes, sir. On Mrs.
hold on, let me get her back in the room. Hold on real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, Mr. Sassi.
In this case, Judge, what we're doing in return for a plea of no contest, it'll be a 30-day deferred, $100 fine, court costs of $134.
Okay, Ms. Tomaszewski, is that your understanding of the agreement?
That is.
Are you asking the court to approve it?
Yes, please.
All right, if you can just make sure that you call the court or come by in person to sign off on your paperwork.
Can I ask you a question? I'm out of town. Is there any way I can do it on Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Do I still need to call them or just come in on Friday?
You can come in on Friday.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, Mr. Isasi, next we have Mr. Limon.
Okay.
Mr. Sassi?
Yes, on Mr. Limon's case, Judge, we're gonna do, in return for his plea of no contest,
Hold on, he's still not in here. I'm sorry. I don't think he,
he was out in the hallway. He's actually here in the court building, but,
okay, go ahead and announce your,
okay. It's, in return for his plea of no contest, it'll be a 30-day deferred, $100 fine and court cost in the amount of $81.
okay. All right, we'll make sure, if he's out in the hallway, we'll have him sign off on the agreement.
Yes, sir.
All right, next we have, Miss Mandy Mendez.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mystery Saucy.
Okay, thank you.
If he, hold on.
Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir. On Ms. Mendez, what we're doing, Judge, in return for a plea of no contest, it'll be a fine of 150, court cost of 134, and a 60-day deferred on her.
Yeah, Ms. Mendez, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you'll, make sure you contact the municipal court either by 5 o'clock today or in person or by phone, okay?
Okay,
All right, thank you, Ms. Mendez.
thank you.
Ma'am. All right, next we have I'm gonna say Miss Ellie, okay, Miss Ellie?
That works for me.
All right.
You're okay, buddy. Yeah, I've been called time.
Mr. Sassi?
Yes, Judge, on Ms. Timmy's case, we've looked at that and discussed it, and, we resolved her case, Judge.
All right. Thank you. If you
And
want to get a
Judge,
copy, it's my understanding, are you going to dismiss this case, Mr. Sassi?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Okay, if you want to get a copy of that dismissal, if you can get us a couple of days,
I
you can
could be
request
there
a copy.
Monday. I have to be in Corpus for work anyway. If I
Okay,
could swing by Monday,
sure.
sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Ms. Valdez, let me go ahead and put you in a breakout room with Mr. Sassi.
Okay.
Mr. Sasi. What are we doing on Ms.
Oh,
Valdez?
there she is. Judge, I spoke to the victim in the case, which is actually the Ms. Valdez's daughter. And she'll be coming by the office just to drop off a non-prosecution affidavit. And in fact, I already prepared a motion to dismiss her case based on that.
All right, Ms. Valdez, as soon as that's done, and Mr. Isasi presents me with the dismissal, I will sign off on it. All right, thank you. You are excused. All right, Epi, I think you have one person outside. I'm gonna let you meet with her here in the courtroom.
Okay,
That way you have more room.
perfect.
Go ahead
Thank
and
you.
get off the record here.